Wee-yo! Alright. The fuck? That one? Yeah. There. Proper sounds. Probably not in the best position just there, am I? Let's put me in that corner. Here we go, Wimp. So, literally not got a clue what I'm supposed to be talking about because I'm a dumbass who didn't think to get any content for this shit. Yeah. Now I just got to work out how to tab out of the game without opening that up. Input. Use system mouse positioning. That should let me out of the game. How do you get good at this game? Play a fuck ton. I've played a shit ton and I suck. So, yeah, I think play a shit ton, play with people that are better than you, and you're going to die a lot. And don't worry about it because you eventually get better. Can you please let me out tab, please, game? Please. I would like to unhook my mouse from this game, but it shall not let me. This is gonna be fucking awful. I'll be honest with you. It's gonna be fucking awful for a pretty long time. It might be alright in the end. So, XonCast is an esport. Don't give a shit. XonCast is like the greatest esport. It's better than all the others because it's got that. It's got what just happened on screen there that you can totally see. Yeah, XonCast's an amazing esport. So we've got the this shit then. There's a way that I can interact with it. Ah, here it is. Right. So yeah, Antibody did a thing. It's pretty cool. Put it onto the homepage. So we now have on the homepage the number of players that are currently on, which I think is an awesome idea because there's a lot of people who come into this game thinking it's pretty dead, when actually it's pretty alive. Like, it's the most alive arena FPS, I think. As far as I can tell, it's Champions Live XonCast. Depending on how you take Unreal Tournament, because a lot of Unreal, before Fortnite came out, Unreal Tournament was definitely less than XonCast. Now, there may be Unreal Tournament's a bit better, but it can't retain the players because they're coming in and leaving. Whereas you see a lot of people on the same servers, you can go back and you can see them. And even though it's a completely different server, because most people playing on these sort of deathmatch servers, like watching behind in the background, most of them are just joining, and they'll join whichever one's populated. Basically, it's just a random server, but you see the same people every few days. Slot, I did get a haircut, yes. Fucking looks terrible on camera. Looks amazing in real life. Got a haircut. 2 days ago? 3? Thursday. Whenever that is for you. So yeah, that's been changed as well. It basically looks like that. That's it. Except it says contributors. Just hit contributors rather than committers. But let's go have a look. I think there's a way I could change it. It's quite difficult, honestly. May have just been better to say screw this. Serious question, since no idea, but why would I play Xonotic if you can play CPMA? Different weapons. Xonotic has super unique weapons. They are really nice, really fun to play with. If you like being able to time seconds, I suppose. There's also... the movement is a lot different. It's got strafe jump, it's got all that, but it's a lot faster, just super bang, go sort of movement. Some of the people who play a lot more could probably chime in on this. CPMA is... I mean, there's the... CPM isn't open source, Xonotic is, so if you care about that, that's one. CPMA, in my opinion, has the best duel mode ever. Followed by Warsaw, because Warsaw is basically CPM. But CPM has the best duel mode ever. Nothing can come close to it. Xonotic, however, has other game modes, not only duel. And it has... this is just a public game. You can just jump on it. So, if you do want to play casually, as Themo said, it's a lot easier to play casually in Xonotic than it is to play in CPM, because you just have... CPM, you have to play pickups, you have to get good. Instagib exists in this quite decently. There's Insta-CTF all the time on regulars. If you hop onto an Insta-Duel or Insta-Deathmatch server, you'll get one. So you can learn the game in plenty of different ways. Pro mode's really good. Played a shit ton of it. Played more CPM than I have Xonotic, probably. In fact, almost certainly. But, yeah, Xonotic's really good for everything other than duel. CPM has most duels. But it's just what you want, really. It's the same as, like, why would you play Warsaw if you could play CPM? And for some people, it's they like the maps better, they like the look better, for some people it's the fact that they don't want to buy Quake 3. It's like, no one gives a shit, and Quake 3's what? Good old games, you could probably pick it up for a £5 at some points. So, yeah, it depends. Finally, you got your Twitch name changed. For the 15th time? Yeah, Warsaw's quite cartoony. I do really like how Warsaw looks. It is probably my favourite... Warsaw's my favourite looking game. Out of all the arena FPSs that are out at the moment, Warsaw looks the best. Then Quake 3. Xonotic has some really, really nice looking things. I love the weapons in Xonotic. I love the weapons, I love the HUD, I love all of that. But the maps, some of them are dog shit because they are Nexus maps. Like this one, the graininess of it is just rubbish. It's the same for Unreal Tournament. Like, you've just put some graininess, some horrible graininess into what was all... You want flat textures, but this brick sort of thing is perfectly fine. But just like boring concrete sort of texture for everything, that's horrible. For some things, yeah, sure. Like for outlining stuff, that works, but yeah. Again, it's what do you like? All of the models I like in Xonotic. I think Quake 3 is probably just because like the nostalgia of I have one memory of playing Quake Live, getting an LG on Blood Run. Didn't know what it was at the time. Shooting someone and dying. I think I died for like 50 times, didn't get a single kill, quit the game, couldn't find it again, then I found it went pay to play and shit. And it's like, yeah. Slot, just because you like timing items and can't deal with the inability to time items to the second, bruh. CPM Duel is the best. End of. It's just smooth. The game is just built for Duel. Timing items in 2018. I did watch the last Sunday Cup for for Quake Champions. No one's timing items anymore. What the fuck? Everyone's just given up timing items. It's like, you've got a timer, you've killed Anarchy, so nobody's going super speed flying around the map anymore. Like CPM style, where you can get away with it. You can get away with it mostly in this as well. It's one of those things. If both players aren't timing items, it's really good. It's just when one person times items, the game slows down because, like, if I'm playing against someone who starts timing items, I'll start timing items properly, and the game will just slow down because my aim will just deteriorate massively for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, this live throw guy seems actually pretty good. I think the Astra Killer, good on him for not quitting. Like, there are a lot of people you see on random servers that will just quit after 10, 15 minutes just getting butt raped by one of the old gods. And then Decree joins and everybody quits. And then Decree gets banned. There's a lot of shit. Let's head over to Instagib for the Insta CTF Cup we got going on. Alright, let's turn that off. Let's just add window capture. Oh shit. I've already got a Firefox. I've got a Firefox somewhere in this fucking list of things. That one. Okay. Alright. So, 2v2 Insta CTF Cup. No one has a fucking clue how this is going to go. But it's looking quite good. There's quite a lot of teams signed up. Mirio raging about Instagib again. God damn it, dude. Put Instagib on the fucking pickup bot. Sometimes I just want to chill out and mash faces. Yeah. There's that and shit. So here's fuck's sake. Here's a link if you want to sign up for it. You need a teammate. You can also find a teammate if you want to by contacting people in IRC. Hash the regulars. I think it's underscore. Let's have a look. No underscore. Just that. Yeah, I've already signed up. Got that defense. That's the one. Playing with defense. This map is horrible. This map is so fucking ugly. Fam, you can't moan about not getting on. Because I did message you and you went, nah, fuck that. I believe your exact words, if I can't bother to look it up. This map really does look horrible, doesn't it? I've never seen this map outside of Picnip. Like, seriously. I might just put Picnip on, because this is what I was saying about the game looks really weird, because it's got that sort of cartoon sheen. Small brainer. Yeah, that's all Instagib players. We're all small brainers. Small brain Instagib players. Actually, how many CTF pickups have there been since I stopped playing Unreal Tournament like months ago? Not many. There was going on one a month for a while, but there's been a bit more than one a month recently. CTF is dead. Let's be honest here. CTF is... It's dead because it's difficult to get into for new players. It really is. Especially, Insta CTF is simple, because you spawn with a gun, and you need to get a flag, and you need to defend your flag. And that, for most people, is too much already. But then you get into... Now you need to defend the quad, and you need to time that, and you need to time the red, and you need to time the items, and you spawn with, like, a really crap gun, and everyone else... Because you're spawning in your base, so you've got a crap gun, versus the other guys who are coming into your base, who have almost certainly picked up a gun by that point. So they've maybe got a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher or something. Like it is the most skilled mode in Arena FPS, but it's difficult, and it's hard to get new players to play. TDM is good because you can play it retard mode like we all do, or you can seriously play. However, it has the problem in terms of esports in the fact that it is really difficult to cast. You have to know everything about all of the players that are playing. It's ridiculous. I hate casting 4v4. 2v2 I can do, because that's just dull with an extra twat. Damn people. Quake 2's alright. Quake 2 CTF's alright, but it's not the best. The only game I've enjoyed CTF in would be Assault Cube. Assault Cube has pretty good, but it's Instagib. It's the same reason as Instagib. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to pick up weapons. You don't have to pick up anything. I think I probably enjoy Counter-Strike CTF, surprisingly, but I can't find any servers for it, so yeah. But one of the things of speaking to a friend who doesn't play Arena FPS much, and he really enjoyed Insta Deathmatch. We were playing some yesterday. There were about 4 or 5 people on the server, and yeah, it was good. It was good. He wasn't doing too well, but he got better throughout it. But Insta CTF, the speed that people are going, and the fact that you can't kill people and you have to go and get the objective and people are defending and all that, rather than just running around being retards. And it just sort of, whatever. CS CTF is a thing, it's just not played. There are no servers for it. There are mods on the workshop, they're really good. I've played them against bots, but fuck, there are no servers. And I wish there were. And I can't be asked to set anything up for it, honestly. Because it's CS. And if I'm going to put a bunch of effort into getting something off the ground, it's going to be Clan Arena. In Xonotic. Soon I will do something. TDM or something, tournament. Probably 2 TDM. Competitive scouts knives, that's the thing, you get these sorts of things. If you look in Xonotic, we've got Jeff, and we've got Insta, and that's it, basically. That's your 3 game modes. You've then got CTF, obviously, but there's no... the mods are just... they're not adding new game modes in Arena FPS. And any game modes that have come about tend to be crap or not played. Last Man Standing, really fun. The Battle Royale genre just took off, and Last Man Standing never did. Like, Darwin Project is basically Last Man Standing, except without the rounds. And the fact that you have to still pick up weapons, because... Last Man Standing is just Clan Arena, right? Like Clan Arena, free-for-all Clan Arena. Or is it not in this? Because I know in a few games it's Last Man Standing is just Clan Arena free-for-all. But in a few games it's, you've still got to pick up weapons. So Clan Arena free-for-all minus... or just free-for-all round-based, you're out sort of thing. So this is the problem. Some people could really like that mode. And I think that's one of the things for other Arena FPS is, like, Xonotic's got all this going on, and Publics and votable servers. But the votable servers are Deathmatch, TDM, and CTF. And that's it. That's all of them. There might be a votable... yeah, votable. Deathmatch, TDM, CTF. Vote. I think that's the same with Evil Anthill. Regulars votable, I think, is the same. Except you get Insta as well on that. So, yeah, you get different things. But yeah, go sign up for that cup if you want to. There are people who are... there's 8 teams at the moment. We have OpenGL Freak and Nick49. Nick. Quacky and ABC. Vampy and Dante. Jesus Christ, that's a formidable one. Vampy. Dante, insanely accurate. Put him in defence and nothing's getting past him, pretty much. Vampy is ridiculously fast. He might even be on the server right now, to be honest. I see him around a lot on this. Then you've got me and Defence, Steak and Bear, Morrow and Coogie, that'll be a good team. Slava and Viz, that's not bad. Same again, Slava really fast movement, Viz pretty good aim. Cult and Booby Chan. Never heard of those guys. But it should be pretty good. Yeah. I'm going to see how this one goes and... yeah. Mate, my first ever Unreal Tournament ICTF pickup. No one wanted to play defence. I was like, I'll play defence. And then at half time they were like, fuck, Jesus Christ, no. And now, if I was to go and play, I could play defence. I can do whatever the hell I like. Okay, not anymore. I haven't played in 3 months. But at the end, I could do whatever the hell I liked in Instagib. Because I held my own where I might have been, yeah, I was tier 1. But fuck, I could hold my own wherever the hell I was. Despite being a million times worse than all these other guys, still hold my own. So that's the thing. You need to do all these. Need to get everything going. Get as many people in as possible. And yeah, Counter-Strike is big because it's big. It's a snowball effect. When you've got enough players playing one thing, you get the sub-communities to be able to be bigger. So you got the surf sub-community in that. But if you were to come on to this and Deathmatch are the only servers that have their own communities. Like, Defrag is basically just the pickup community having a chill. You know? Sure, it's not going to be the best defraggers aren't the best TDMers. But it's not far off. I really need to try and work out how to put any position on this, because we've been watching some terrible players right now. This guy seems alright. Yeah, defrag and chill is basically what it... This guy's good. There we go. And it's the same with this. This is what I play when I'm chilling. This is... Like, I just come on and I chill out and I hit people. But at the same time, I don't think this could ever be serious. I don't know if it's just because I've only played it in pickups. No, in publics. But if you look at UT, you can see there's a structure to it. This is just everybody flying around memeing, which is perfect for public. But it doesn't work for anyone else. Or for pickups and stuff. Like that just doesn't work. I don't know if it's because I've only played it in public. But it just feels like the map layouts might not work. And they might work, but they're not going to work because of all of the movement you've got. Like there's... In UT, you'll call left, right, left high, right low, stuff like that. But you can't call that in this because it could be guy flying around the outside of the map. No, now he's changed to the inside of the map. Guy under the map. I'd like to give it a go in a pickup if anyone's around. Just try and give it a go. And I'll make a better judgment after this cup, I suppose, as well. Because 2v2, like these maps are great because of that air control and everything. And the hook and all of that. You can have this sort of thing where... You've got... This is quite a small map. It will work in 2v2. But because you've got basically infinite space, you can get all these people on it. Because everyone's going around and through the middle and there's air space. You know? No one's running into each other. You don't have to have massive thing. You should get whined if you play... Because you don't have hook. Yeah, people do whine if you're playing that... If you're camping... It is annoying because sometimes, like, they say that you're not going for the flag if you're defending. That's the problem. If you're defending, you should be able to, yeah. If you're defending, you should be able to just stand in one place. Can't hook, so you don't play... Yeah, I can't hook... and shoot at the same time, use middle mouse button. Which is also why if I go into a Xenotic match, insta-gib and hook, and you see me start spamming random shit about timings and took, that's because I've pressed my middle mouse button and I haven't rebound it. Because I don't... By default, it's hook. In my config, this one that's got the textures, but if I do playing, it's bound to... what's it? In playing.cfg, which is my I can see things rather than can't see things config. Because I'm blind. Xenotic is one of the best games for it as well. And it's one of the reasons I stopped playing CS. Because I couldn't see shit. Like, I was... Half of the active duty map pools for the last year... Since Dust 2 got taken out, I haven't been able to see in. Like... But whatever. Disable browser. Done. Yeah, so sign up for that, and I've said it before. Should be pretty good. Oh yeah, Defrag does have its own community, but mostly it's the same sort of people. And then public people joining randomly as well, because it's like, especially people coming from Counter-Strike and people who have seen Counter-Strike videos. There's enough people who've, like, leafy sort of people who've used Counter-Strike surfing just in the background, because you can look pretty good. Every time I've played Defrag, it's just been you lot and maybe Lady D, but Lady D's, to me, is a UT player. Yeah, surfing is one of those things that you just do the easy ones. Yes, it's going to have some people. Have a duel versus someone to talk through your thinking. Alright. No, I'm not playing you, Quad. Fuck that. That'll be a shit match. Because... yeah, versus Themo. Come on then. That'll be a shit match because you'll just out-aim me. I'll get pissed off. And you'll just play like a dumbass, as you always do. Is Poland? Is that wolf sniping everyone? Yeah. Themo, let's go. Pick a server. Pick a server, pick a colour, pick a server, pick a colour. Fine, I'll play quad and I'll talk you through why I'm raging. Because I'm going to get fucking wrecked. That's even if you've got it installed. But yeah, I'm going to get wrecked. And basically just get out-aimed. That's it. Because for those of you who don't know quad, insanely good aim, but an absolute spacker. Like, spacker level on further than anyone I've ever seen before, in some cases. Fuck. What's it? Hub. Hub London if we're going to play. So I suck at Tuma. Or Tufma. Or whatever the fuck it's called. Right. So let's see how this goes then. Please. Fuck. No 3-8. So we're gonna have to go. Arrow up, because there's no 3A. Should have gone frantic, actually. That would have been alright. But it's got to be a map I actually know slightly. And a map we both know would be this one. However, I'm a dumbass on this map and always forget where to go right after spawns.
Prepare for battle.
Right, let's go then. So,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
right, this spawn I go to Mega and I pick up the 25. He hasn't gone over to the red just yet, so I'm going to head over there and see if I can pick that up as well. Got the red and we're good to start the game. Nice positioning from quad actually there. Takes a little bit of damage, and now I'm going to move out over here. Try and pick up a grenade launcher, I think. It's one of my best weapons. I need the next, but it's just been taken. And there it is. Mega about to come up here. There it is. Next one at about 57. About, and then goes and gives an exact time. And there's the red up. And there's the first kill. So, next red up later. Not quite sure on the exact timing. A few seconds until that. And there it is, 57 seconds. Move back over to the red, try and pick this up again. Quad comes around the side. I'm going to try and get him here, get another kill. Now we're going to get the Mega here. There's the armor, 42, so the next one at 12. This one should be up soon. And there's the red. Comes out there a bit too early, but I'm going to move off and try and pick up the red armor. Get the kill there. This is at 12, so I'm a bit early for it actually. I'm going to hope he doesn't spam me, and there it is, 13 actually. There's a kill. Now I'm in a bit of a panic mode because I'm not supposed to be winning this, and I really suck at this game. And I'm not very good under these sorts of situations. I'd much rather be losing, but then I get defeatist and I lose properly. So we'll head back over to the armor now, because that's next up. Right there, 42 now on the actual. And we'll try and hit some shots, but it might not happen for me. Mega should be up soon, about now. Gonna have to beat him off of it just a little bit, and there it is, 25. So next one at 55. Quite a while till the Mega Armor. I'm actually going to back out of this and go get that 50 over here. So the Mega Armor is now up, and he should have taken it at about 12. So he should have this. If I see it's gone, he's got it. Okay, he's got it. So I'm going to assume 12, which means 42. Which is, of course, the answer to Life to Universe and everything. I shouldn't have pushed there. It actually did pay off, but I shouldn't have. Was in a bad position. I'm going to move out here and try and push the issue around the back. Not using the right weapons. He's got the Mega Health, so I'm going to need to move quick to be able to contain my position. Try and play the teleporters a little bit here, although it's not quite as easy on this map. Both items are about the same time right now, so that's going to be a good thing for me to know. Mega's now up. I've got it. That's 10, so not quite sure what that means. Fuck. Don't have any ammo in that, apparently. That was a bad move. Shouldn't have made that, but it paid off alright because I didn't take any damage. Didn't note the time down because I was in a fight. That's always a good thing to do. If you can manage to get your opponent into a fight, you can keep them from being able to take you just that little bit. Now I need to play defensively. I have the victory in my hands right now, but I need to keep it. I need to keep playing well. I need to keep playing at my top. Now this should come up soon. There it is. Now I might be able to get this kill here if I can land the shots for it. And there it is. So I managed to land the shots quite well. And I'm 7 frags in the lead now. He might come up there. Not sure. Take those and head down to the mega armor. Or mega health rather. There it is. I'll take it. 5 minutes left to go now. And there it is. Mega armor should be soon. And there's the first kill he's got. Now, I know the armor's up. So I can go there and I can detonate right on that. On the money. Okay. So now I need to play well. I don't have quite the right position. I don't have quite the right thing. Right, so now he's not playing, which is kind of annoying. That was a rubbish shot.
Timeout called.
Right. Four minutes left. Yep, Coronas.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, so the Mega I think is up now. I should have probably thought about that a bit better first. There it is. There's the turn. He's come out of that portal. Red should be up now. I think. Soon. Soon. There it is. There's the shot. And there's the kill. So now Mega should be up. There it is. He's got it. I need to do some damage here. I need to get some damage down. And get that Mega away from him. I need to keep the Mega. Need to keep the pressure on. Keep the Mega from being a big thing. And I'm fucking dying right now, literally. I cannot control pressure. I'm fucking horrible under pressure because I'm used to racing. And in racing, pressure and stress equals power through the legs, and just use the anger to wreck your opponents. And push harder, 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 harder. However, that shit doesn't work when you need to be fucking calm and just chill the fuck out. Alright, take a deep breath. And we go again. He comes around the side. I have the grenade launcher, which is my favourite weapon. So I know I can take this, but that was a very nice shot. Now I should be able to get the kill here. I should be able to now move out and get this Mega Armor. There it is. That was a better jump than I previously made, doing that. Now the Mega Health is in a good position. However, gonna need to actually put some effort in to get it. I'm going to take that, even though it removes a little bit of armour, because it stops him from having armour. Now I can push the issue. I've got the pain, I've got the game, I can push the issue, I can get the kill. And now I can move off. The armour's up again. I can take it. The Mega should be up soon. This is the best fucking Quake I've played in my life, by the way. And for those of you who've seen my Frag movie, you'll know something about that quote. Or not quote, but that statement. Okay, I'm not quite sure how much health he has there, but it can't be a lot of health, because I hit him a lot more than he hit me. So he must have had the Mega. He's now got the red. He's got the red. Now I need to be careful here, very careful, to stay out of trouble and stay out of health deficit. He's got the Mega now. With a minute left to go, I'm thinking I've got this. I've just got to not push. I've got to be careful. I'd rather lose all the items but not take the damage than lose the positioning I have in terms of kills and everything like that. There we go. Please spawn, please spawn, please spawn right. No, didn't spawn right. He might be able to pick that up. So he's gone to kill himself. Oh dear. That's not good. So I'm going to take this. I think it's GG already. Just jumping over that. That was a bad decision. Fucking hell! Fucking hell! Yeah. No. The last time I played quad, right, was in Unreal Tournament. And it was when I first got the feeling for Unreal Tournament Duel. It was when I first got it. And he comes in, not knowing really how to play Duel, right? Not played fair amount of reflex, fair amount of... knows the basics of Duel, but didn't know the map, didn't know anything about Unreal Tournament. No timings, nothing, right? And destroyed me. And winning there is honestly, it's worth the last 3 months of really going hard in this game. I've played Unreal Tournament and then CPM8 and then I went to Instagib for a while just to play. And I just to play, and that's just how you get better. And then I want to learn weapons again. I want to do this. So I decided, right, Xenotic. I can play when I'm dead in the evenings after doing work. I can play. So I started playing Xenotic. I started playing on deathmatch servers, so I picked up that. And then I went to TDM. Right? So I went to TDM, and I decided I'm going to learn the movement, the weapons. I'm going to watch people. How do they play? And I've been thinking about all of it, trying to work out the ways that people are playing in TDM. And it's a lot different. And basically, I've just been playing, and I haven't played a lot of Duel. But seeing that makes it worth how much time I put in to actually get there. Because, yeah, I honestly never thought I'd be anywhere near where I am at Duel by this point. I started playing, I got really good, and then I stopped getting better for such a long time. Such a long time, I stopped getting better. And I quit Unreal Tournament about when I hit a massive rut. And then CPM 1.5 came out, I hit that really hard, and I saw myself getting better, but then I hit a rut again. And it basically was that I was losing the ability, and then going back up, and I was never getting any better. So I decided to stick with one game, and, like, yeah. As much as I struggle under pressure like that, where I'm winning. Like, the first time I played Gouldron, I was not... The first time I played Gouldron, I beat him, I think, 23-0, right? I was not happy playing, and I was still stressed as all hell, thinking, this can't be real, I must be losing soon. I was stressed until I was 20-0 in the lead with 10 seconds or so, like a minute maybe, left to go. I didn't know what to do. And the other problem with that one, that's a map I'm comfortable on. Stormkeep is not a map I'm comfortable on at all. That's CPM 22 to me. It looks like 22. It plays like 22. It is 22. And that's also the first time I've been able to time properly. I've won a duel against Wolf Snipe. Won one duel against Wolf Snipe. And I didn't time at all. Didn't time. I just had for the first half, I had the feeling of what timings were. Had it, and I just was in there, in the zone. And it worked. I won. Very close game, very good. Insane. And I got destroyed the next one. And that was on Mint. I'd never actually played Mint outside of Instagib as well. That was weird. But it is worth it. For anyone who's watching this going, is it worth it to put the damn time in? Yes. Because even when you lose a game, I played, when I was first playing, I was about 2 months into CPMA, and they wanted to test a new French server. So they got a couple of people, got me and Fredian playing, and I should have been wrecked. I should have lost 20-0. I lost 20-12. Which was the feeling of doing that, the feeling of not losing massively. That's what it is, really. And it's partially you need to play a lot. This is from my experience. It might not be the same for everyone, but you need to play with these sorts of games. You need to play a lot to learn the weapons, to learn the movement, to learn the maps. And you need to just be comfortable. Until you are comfortable getting anywhere on a map from anywhere else, you need to keep practicing that map. Even if it means just going... adding up for duel in IRC or Discord or whatever the hell it is for any game. And it just means doing this. It means going to a random place on the map and going, get to Mega. Get to Mega Armor this way. Because there's a blockade over there. If it's TDM. Get to Mega Armor this way. And this might not be the best way to do it. Because I've just gone all the way back and straight through the blockade. And learn little jumps. I'm fairly sure you can make it up this side. Somehow. But learn little jumps. Like instead of having to go all the way around, go through there. Learn... if you're on hub... learn these sorts of things out here and around here. Learn that jump. Learn perfectly to do that. Learn the timings on weapons. Be able to shoot them bang, bang, bang. Especially stuff like the rail. You want to be able to go bang, bang without holding it down, because then you'll know aim and click and aim and click and aim and click. And stuff like that. And learning positions. And learning to be able to take items. Say you know there's a guy down here. You've spawned up. I think there's a spawn here. You might come round here and you need to get around it. You need to get round, get this weapon without being seen by the guy down there. And then there's the stuff like doing that and dropping a rocket down. Jump off and drop a rocket down. That's a massive thing in Quake 3. But you can do it with nades in this. You can do it with electro. You drop electros down there. Drop electros, bounce, grab that, drop one, blow them all up like that. Sort of, like, you can just feel these things. Like, you see how I move around this map right now? I know where I'm going. I want to go down here. I move around. You do need to be careful doing this, because you will get, if I, like that figure of 8 right there, you can get into a Do I know frantic? You gotta be fucking me. Yeah. So frantic, I do 1 lap, and I'm really predictable on CPM frantic. It's abysmal. Hey Dodger. Let's go back to watching stuff. So has anyone got any other things we can talk about? Are they playing Instagib CTF? No, it's XDM. Or XPM rather. Who's pinged me? Oop. Thinking in Instagib, not Instagib, thinking in duels, it's something... You have to be comfortable with the map before you can start thinking about everything. At least for me. I have to know the map off by heart. I need to know where I'm going before I can start thinking of timings. If I have to think where my opponent might be when I come around a corner, if I have to think where I need to aim, rather than just instantly snapping to the corner and shooting a rocket, then I need to be playing more on that map. And I need to... When you're learning a new map, learn one thing at a time. Understand you're going to lose, and learn one thing at a time. Learn the positions your opponent is likely to take. And this has helped me as a noob. Feel free to chime in, people that are actually good at this game. But you need to have a position. So you come round and you just think, do I want to learn the positions of items? Do I want to learn where my opponent's going to be? Or do I want to think about timing? Timing, you need to learn at least one of the other two. Because you either need to learn the position where your opponent's going to be so that you can go and take the items without just getting wrecked. Or you need to learn the positioning of the items and just try and get to them. So just think about one thing and go for it. And that will help quite a lot. And I think CTF, you probably want to just learn routes. I don't really play CTF. That works for TDM. The previous method. But you could do it the same. For defrag, fucking defrag, just learn your movement. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Watch other people. Watching other people has made me a much better player, honestly. Watching, like casting games and watching other people play has made me so much better. But you need to also watch your own games back. And it's that introspective. It's that what I was doing before where I was casting my own game as I played it. And I played better that game because I was doing that. So think about it in your head. Think, why am I doing this? What am I doing? You're going to play slower. You're going to play a lot slower than if you don't. And if you're playing TDM, there's a chance you'll just end up playing worse, like I did. I decided, right, frag movie's done, I'm going to play properly, I'm going to learn, I'm going to do what I do. And you'll play worse, you'll get less kills, you'll die more. Or you'll die the same amount, but you'll get less kills. You know, and you'll think, what's the point? But you'll get better. You'll be able to aim. It's about getting to the point where the aim is subconscious. You need to know where the bullets are going to go. You need to know the speed. You need to know exactly where you need to aim to curve your... and all of that. And spam points and stuff like that. So there really is a lot... These games, there's a hell of a lot to think about. There really is a hell of a lot to think about in these games. And that's why, personally, I love them. Because it's not just one or two things. And it's not Counter-Strike where you think at the start of the round and then you do. And there's always... It's a flow chart in Counter-Strike. There's not a flow chart for this. It's a cycle of get items, get health, have fight. But get items and health... You don't know how much you're going to have when the next fight comes. So you need to be able to take it. However, you need to realise when you're on low health and get the fuck out of there. You need to not take a fight. You need to go around corners cautiously and take them maybe wider so that you've got a chance to either get straight past or get round the back. You need to be careful when you're lower than 55 health in this, 100 even in Quake 3 and other games with 100 damage rockets, where you mostly have your rocket out. That's your standard weapon, would be your rocket launcher, and you go for it. You know, you've got that rocket launcher and you go. So it is an interesting genre. If you need help, there's always going to be people willing to help on the Discord and on Discords, on IRCs, on all of that. Try and play people better than you, and if you come against someone that's massively better than you and keeps killing you, ask them at the end of the game, did you notice anything I was doing that you kept using? Dodger, the game on Stormkeep that we played the other day, where I died 54 times or something, that I kept running off the spawn to the rocket launcher. And you got me there a hell of a lot. I died in 3 places more than anywhere else combined. Those 3 places, exact same places. The rocket launcher, the grenade launcher, and underneath the mega next to the electro. I died more in those 3 places than anywhere else combined. They were way more than half. They were like 40 out of 50 odd. So looking back at the demos, you can see that. But I would have never noticed that whilst I was actually in game. I never noticed that while I was in game until I looked. And it helped when I was just laying out the kills, the deaths. And I was just looking at it. I was like, I died there a hell of a lot. Died there a hell of a lot. Died there a hell of a lot. And watching some of the positions, it was like, I just went and it was bad. It wasn't the best. So there's always those things to think about. But I think it has been an hour now. Yep. So thank you everybody for watching this stream. It has been a very fun thing to do. Might come back at some point. I'm not quite sure about this because it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun just sort of having a chat show. Might bring people on in Mumble or something. I do actually have Mumble set up, but ended up not needing it today. So, yeah. Might do that. Might get around with some other stuff. Play some Xonotic, play some whatever. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time. I'm going to play us out with some Xonotic music. Data, music files. What we got then? Let's go. Rising of the Phoenix. I'll see you later.